do doers feel more confident when it comes to actually engaging with a new prospective client for the first time? How do you build that confidence if you're terrified to pick up a phone and reach out to that individual?
Even the most seasoned sales professionals that are in sales, that's their job. There are certain phone calls that they're hesitant to make. And the bigger the opportunity, the more anxiety can build because we don't want to blow it. So I think the most important thing is knowing what you're going to say when either the person you want to talk to picks up the phone, whether a gatekeeper intercedes, or whether it goes to voicemail, because sometimes we're expecting voicemail and we get our person and we're deer in the headlights. Regardless, we have to be prepared for the unexpected. So the most important thing is knowing what you're going to say.
Can you dig into that with a little more detail? I mean, do you literally recommend like writing it out and reading it? Or is it more like writing it out, memorizing and reciting? Or, you know, do you have a specific sequence of actions that somebody take in order to be able to do that?
Absolutely. So the first thing before you pick up the phone is, again, and I sound like I'm repeating myself here, but it's really knowing what is your value. What is the value you bring? What does your firm specialize in? And what does that mean to the organizations that you work for? You'll need to make that concise because we won't have a lot of time, but that builds your credibility. It gives them kind of a, oh, wow, that sounds interesting. And then you've got to be clear in why are you calling and what's in it for them? Because we have a very, very short period of time to make them want to engage. And those are the top two.
Adding on to that, a comment comes in, which I think is really relevant and probably true for all of us. But what's your recommendation when you are all prepared, you've thought about everything that you want to say, but the minute that person gets on the phone, it seems like you get a mind gap and everything goes away. And suddenly there's a fear that kicks in because you can't answer, you can't get the words out because you forgot what you were going to say, even though you were prepared.
It is about writing it out, practicing it until it's comfortable. The words have to be yours. One of the things I never teach people, I never say you have to use these words, but knowing what you're going to say, write it out, practice it, make it your own. And one of the things I suggest, really listen to how you sound. Leave a voicemail for yourself with your introduction of your call, your little value proposition, and the purpose of your call with the benefit. Just to hear the words you use and the way you say those words to understand, is that how you want to come across? It's the best way to know how you are.
Man, I love that advice. And that's, I over the course of the last 20 years of me leaving messages, I probably 10% of the messages that I have left have been way too long. And I think the best way to determine that is exactly with that exercise you're just talking about. I mean, would I listen to the whole dang thing? and if not,
would you
find a way to shorten it down. Yeah, that's great.